let's meet your Phoenix Suns.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Outside Hardaway, Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. And here is Marjanovic. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 2. Porzingis finds Hardaway. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Hardaway.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make the case it makes him sharper and more focused.
Now here's Booker. Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. And Booker kicks to Paul. And the 3 ball is good.
Because he's put in the work, in the quietness and solitude of the gym. Heavy defensive pressure doesn't bother that shot.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Doncic and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Doncic presents. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Booker looking around. Passes it to Crowder. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
2 minutes
Not
remaining in
there.
the first.
Here's Finney-Smith.
Blocking foul called on Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. The drive by Doncic. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Chris Paul.
Doncic has got 5 now.
Personal foul.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Back to Paul. The pass to Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
And the rejection by Ayton. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. to Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
Ayton against Marjanovic. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. On the 3 off target.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
third team
How
foul.
about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Taking
Yeah,
2 shots.
you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. In the corner, it's Bridges. His 3-pointer is off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Hardaway with it. Working on Booker. Pass to Porzingis. Crowder with the steal. And that's a foul called on Porzingis.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
It could go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Top it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Booker out there with Paul, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doncic, here we go. Misses from close range. Suns trail by 3. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. And here are the Mavericks now.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Over 8. That one a little long. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. Puts it up from 12. That one wide left. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Porzingis has got the ball. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Marjanovic. Right side, Hardaway. Shoots over Bridges. Doncic against Crowder. Here's Porzingis. He dishes it to Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Paul. Here's Porzingis. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. And at last, they get one to fall. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Hardaway against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the first half. with the drive. Deflects the pass. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Tries it from 9. Right side Hardaway. Here's Bridges. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. A 3 from Porzingis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Finney Smith.
And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Pass to Bullock. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's deflected. Stolen by Brunson. Kleber inside. Defended by Booker. They grab their own miss. Kleber, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. The Mavericks.
15.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll
18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Maxi Kleber. Brown out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Good. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here he goes. Payne. And he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And there it is for him. The Suns trailing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Shamet on the wing. Over Brown. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks shooting well. They're at 45%.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. And it's Porzingis in for Maxi Kleber. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bullock passes to Brunson. Back to Bullock. That's tipped. And he drives in. And that one's good. Shamet.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses the anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
And now the Suns a fast break. For the lead. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Bullock. And the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brown wide open. He fires. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Porzingis. He feeds it to Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Driving to the basket. That one falls. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Johnson outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Powell. Stolen by McGee. One-on-one here. Here's Payne. Capitalizes off the crossover. Payne's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Takes it inside. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Pass to Payne. Johnson from outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night. He doesn't get the second.
3 shots.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And Doncic, here we go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns.
All right, Lakers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Suns shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 9. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hardaway, no good. The Suns leading. Paul looking over the floor. To the paint, here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the
Luka
glass.
Doncic.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Booker outside. Paul goes in. Out of hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. The rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks trailing. Knocked away and taken away by Paul. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Porzingis has got the ball. Hardaway with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball against Doncic. Paul kicks to Johnson. McGee up top. Five to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton comes in for JaVale McGee. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Johnson. And Dallas with a change here too. Bullock's checked in. And stolen by Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Hits it from three-point range.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Hardaway against Paul. Booker, right side. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bullock passes to Marjanovic. Kicks to Doncic. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Marjanovic. Corner shot. Again, the Mavericks score.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. And that one drops.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
McGee's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It allows us 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
The drive by Paul. Ayton gets the ball. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
Here's Dallas. Doncic outside. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Paul outside. Booker outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Paul. All alone. It's good!
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And so it's Phoenix who straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forwards. Now here's Mitchell driving inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Paul passes to Ayton. Out left to the wing. Šarić finds Bridges. Shot clock at 6, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanović. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. Right side, Paul.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Outside for Booker. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Gobert with it. Picked up by Šarić. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Bridges. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Booker attacking. Here's Ayton. Poke loose. Outside Paul. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Outside Booker. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Bogdanović. Mitchell with the ball. Now Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Conley against Paul. Conley goes in. Pass to Bogdanović. Here's Mitchell. The 3-ball. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Going inside. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
The drive by Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
We know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton with it. Stolen by Conley. And they're on the break. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Paul passes to Ayton. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Ball finds Ayton. And the shot goes in.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Gobert up top. Back to Conley. Here's the three. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Conley goes in. Bogdanovich on the wing. And the three off target. 3-on-3. Three-pointer, Bridges. Can't hit that one. For three, O'Neal. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down, negotiate.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Aiden gets the double team and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The three from Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Picked by Gobert. Beyond the arc. The shot by Conley. No good. Conley's gone 1 for 3 from the field here.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Paul with a steal. Rebound, Utah.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Saric, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Now here's Booker. Here's the...
Oh!
Get out the way, Greg! Come on. Get out the way!
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert. And the shot goes. He has 6.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Paul passes to Aiden. Bridges, right side. For 3, Booker. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Knocked away. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker can't get it to go. Utah leading. O'Neal on the wing. Fires from deep. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 on the clock. Mitchell against Šarić. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanović. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Gobert. It's hauled in by Šarić. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanović can guard. Shot blocking. Wow.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Nader comes in for Šarić. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Payne. The Jazz making their last shot. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Bridges on the wing. Ingles defending. Here's Shamet. Excellent D there from Ingles. Let's go with a 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer! And the first half now. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Suns, Mikal Bridges is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Abdel Nader. And it's Shamet in a 2-guard.
Everything right except the finish. You have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee. Pass to Shamet. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Payne. The rebound by the Jazz. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Oni. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Whiteside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Left side, Payne. Bridges outside. The 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson finds Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Whiteside down low, covered by McGee. And there's the 3-second violation. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. So it's Utah now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Clarkson. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Nader. He's covered by Clarkson. Goes back up. Pass to Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to McGee. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Gay. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Šarić comes in for Nader. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. No good. A bit long that time. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. On the take. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And Whiteside slams it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Booker for 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Get up and make some noise.
And for Utah, their shooting has been good. 54% in this one. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Phoenix is shooting just 37% so far in this one. Šarić, the pass to Booker. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Šarić. Pass to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Paul drives in. Bridges. No good there. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
He takes it in. Bridges outside. Ball against Conley. He got a piece of it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Ayton with a screen. Ball against Gobert. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Bogdanovic. Stolen by Bridges.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Saric has got his first basket.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the 4th quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Over Booker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Pass to Saric. Driving to the basket. Back to Bridges. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Back to Gobert. Down low. Stolen by Bridges.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Gobert with it. 5 to shoot. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley on the attack. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. 27 seconds left in the 4th. Here's O'Neal.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Saric. And again, it's the Suns missing. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A clean win, and one where the
backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Conley outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now, here's Doncic. There's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Mitchell outside. Bangs on the trifecta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. This is to Hardaway. Offline with his three. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Now Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. They'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. It's stolen by Gobert, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah gets it back. Gobert. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:36 left in the first. Out to Conley. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Marjanovic passes to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. One-on-one fast break. O'Neal inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Doncic against Conley. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now here's Conley. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Utah has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Clarkson up top, guarded by Marjanovic. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. With the floater, so at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Marjanovic. Brown out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Kleber in at the power forward position.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Deep. Ingles with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now here's Brunson. To the middle. Here's Brown. Back to Brunson. Takes the three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading by 6. Brunson against Brown. Whiteside kicks to Gay. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Driving inside. They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Kleber. Four on the shot clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Utah, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Brunson finds Brown. Rebound, Utah. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ingles can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Kleber. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dallas, no good that time either.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
It's good on the putback. Whiteside's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Passes it to Kleber. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Now Bullock. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. It's the Jazz's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Sterling Brown. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his third assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Utah.
Oni passes to Gay. Going inside. Feeds it to Whiteside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And stolen by Whiteside. The shot by Oni, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith.
Utah foul.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution.
23 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's good on the three ball.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
From deep three-point range, Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 now. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, G.A., the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty, finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot.
Blocking foul called on Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hardaway. In the corner, it's Kleber. The offensive rebound. Porzingis finds Kleber. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Kleber, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Mitchell. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 13.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
A good look from Doncic. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's 9 points for Luka Doncic.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Conley into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hardaway from outside. And it's Doncic missing. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Good on the three-point shot.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Kleber. Back to Doncic. From 20 feet out. And they'll get another chance. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by O'Neal. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
Jazz leading by 16. The pass to Oni. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Whiteside finds Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Doncic feeling it out. Into the lane. He gets that one. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Clarkson outside. Here's Oni. Guarded by Doncic. Ingles passes to Oni. Over Doncic. The shot by Oni, no good.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Clarkson. Passes it to Whiteside. Porzingis with the block. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Inside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 13 points for Luka Doncic.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Clarkson taking his time here. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Utah leading by 12. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Reggie Bullock is out there with Porzingis, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Jazz. Doncic kicks to Bullock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Hardaway up top, covered by Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. To the middle. Hardaway with the steal. Bullock with it. O'Neal's there. Doncic passes to Bullock. Out to Doncic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Conley against Doncic. Back to Conley. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Gets in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Bullock passes to Porzingis. Doncic against Conley. In the dunk by Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Conley feeling it out. High post, Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Just to Gobert. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul at the game. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Brunson kicks to Bullock, pass to Marjanovic. Bogdanovich against Porzingis. Here's Brunson. The shot from the low post is good. Brunson's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Conley into the lane. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Brunson against Conley. Here's Hardaway. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Utah.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And here is Conley. From outside the arc. And Utah, another three.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfort. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
NBA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And it's the Suns to start out. Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Ayton in the high post. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Left side Finney-Smith. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Šarić. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Not a lot of room. Porzingis. And the layup is good.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Doncic against Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. That three's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Finney-Smith with it. He's against Bridges. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Phoenix. The shake. And Doncic with a nice bucket inside. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Dallas. Paul into the lane, to the left side wing. Over Hardaway. Hardaway grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Booker. Again, Doncic missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Ayton, a screen on Hardaway. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Sinks the tray.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Outside Hardaway from the low block. Pass to Marjanovic. Right side Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. They get it back to the wing on the left. Marjanovic can't hit. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Bridges misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Finney-Smith with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
To the right side. Šarić, the pass to Ayton. Back to Šarić. Out to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for Phoenix. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Chris Paul out there with Devin Booker. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Here's Porzingis. Tipped away.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Šarić controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Šarić being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now Paul. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Ollie Stein finds Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Suns. The 3 from Ayton. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 7.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Doncic against Booker. Here he goes. Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Give him 8 points now.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
For 3, Hardaway. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. A lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Šarić. The 3 ball. Offensive board. It's Booker on the wing. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. 3-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hardaway against Ayton. Finney-Smith. Offline with a 3. The Suns trailing.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Doncic up top. Booker defending. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Payne against Brunson. McGee in the post. Kleber against Crowder. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Kleber. The rebound by Shamet.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns leading. Here's Payne. Here's Shamet. Pass to Nader. Now Crowder. Now McGee. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. Outside Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Powell outside. He gets it up. And that's not gonna go. And we're through the first half of play here in what... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in a shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Brunson against Booker. Pass to Bullock. Outside, Brown. Hauled in by Paul.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And the Mavericks with some changes. The free throws off from Ayton.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Back to Doncic. Outside Finney Smith. Down with both hands.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Ayton passes to Booker. And here's Šarić for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Doncic against Booker. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Left side Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. To the lead. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Booker against Doncic. Out to the right wing. And here's Šarić. Back to Booker.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Doncic outside. Oh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Second chance shot. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got his second bucket on the night.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Payne on the bounce. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
On the wing, Crowder from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Crowder's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. The shot comes out, and Phoenix will come the other way. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop pass. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Doncic against Payne. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Back to Marjanovic. Crowder grabs the miss. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Crowder with it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up 5.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And here are the Suns now. And so in the game for the Suns. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Team foul. Substitution.
Dallas on D. It's a 5-point game. Paul passes to McGee. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. Up again. It's good on the putback. McGee's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Hardaway, no good. Well, Phoenix is shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. McGee passes to Bridges. To the wing, right side. Pass to McGee. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Booker against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. And he dumps it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Booker, the pass to McGee. Bridges outside. Pass to McGee. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron. The Mavericks trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Screen by Marjanovic. For three, Hardaway nails it from beyond the arc. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now here's Paul. Right side Booker from behind the arc. Šarić, the pass to Booker. Up and over Doncic. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 6. Hardaway against Šarić. Doncic outside. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Paul against Hardaway. Paul into the lane. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. And they get it back. Šarić with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Paul against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And it's Paul off the drive. Here's McGee. And here's Šarić for three. It's intercepted.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
No good from outside.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Dallas has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, got a piece of it. Doncic against Booker. Ayton in the high post. Five on the clock. Here's Šarić. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Porzingis finds Doncic. Back to Porzingis. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Out to the right wing. Šarić against Doncic. Booker goes in. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. To take the lead. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Tim Hardaway Jr., you can see he's got good foundational form for a three-point shot. Consistency would help.
Phoenix calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
All right, rookies come on the court. Come on and go out for your Mavericks dance team. Substitution for your Mavericks.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Breaking up the pair up front, it's Šarić and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Ayton in the high post. Paul outside. Over Conley. And it's Paul missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell against Booker. Shot clock at 6. Conley inside the line. Bogdanović. And Bogdanović throws it down.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Over Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. The drive by Mitchell from 6 feet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's the Suns with the ball. Al Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Bogdanović on the wing. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanović, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul looking over the floor. Bridges against O'Neal. Here's Paul. O'Neal with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Bogdanović throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's the pass to Ayton. Šarić outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Dishes it to Bogdanović. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Ayton. Conley with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Šarić outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Conley gets to O'Neal. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bogdanović wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanović has got 7 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the wide open shot from Paul knocks down the 3 ball.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from three.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Paul against Conley. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Šarić and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley with the drive. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And here is Šarić. Michael Conley getting his three to go. Šarić dishes to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton finds Bridges. On the clock over O'Neal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Jazz leading by 19 points. Outside Conley. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Gobert, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul, a good look. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks.
At his size, Dario Šarić can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Mitchell outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gobert finds Bogdanović.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. The offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Phoenix. Conley kicks to Bogdanović. In the corner, O'Neal with it. That shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way. Charged with it, outguarded by Bogdanovich. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Conley into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 8.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Booker with no one around. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker against O'Neal. Outside Conley. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. For the 3. Saric grabs the board. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Now, here is O'Neal. And so it's the Utah Jazz cruising into the quarter break with a... All right, David, thank you.
It's Jazz, 34.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point guard position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Clarkson. Oni passes to Gay. Saric grabs the board. The Sun squad struggling.
Jazz foul.
They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Paul outside. Booker looking around. Takes it off the glass. Booker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Suns. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Gay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 4. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Nader kicks to Crowder. That's to Nader. Launches it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Nader's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Ingles. Passes to Whiteside. Back to Ingles. To the paint. On the jam by Whiteside.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Now here's Payne. He takes it in. Outside Crowder. The feed now to McGee. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Whiteside stays right with it. And the Jazz lead by 21.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Back to Payne from deep. Leaps for it, and Phoenix with another turnover here. Utah leading by 21. Clarkson taking his time here. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Now here is McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pulls it up. Nader's shot's good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Oni. Here's Gay. Sweet move. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Jazz leading by 21. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Now the pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Crowder. Back to Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Utah. Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. They get up the pair up front. It's Šarić and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Booker following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Paul with the bucket.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
It's O'Neal atop the key. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now here's Paul. Šarić outside. Bridges left side. Booker outside. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim. Utah's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Mitchell against Šarić. Mitchell kicks to Conley. From deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here is Conley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Right side, Conley. Here's Gobert. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah. The Suns shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 22. Gobert finds Mitchell. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. It's stolen by Saric. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And stolen by Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gobert the pass to Bogdanovic. Sinks the triple.
Boy, Bogdanovic with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Paul dishes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by O'Neal. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, in catch and shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Bogdanovic. The tray. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers from Mike Conley.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Bogdanovic. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Bridges, rebounded by the Jazz. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Steps back. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. 2 points. That one goes.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his second.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Saric. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan...
Thanks, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Hardaway with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And Mitchell over to help for three. Hardaway rebounded by the Jazz. Oh, deflected. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Launches it. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovic.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And Utah called for the foul.
But, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? Well, that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Gobert up top. Outside for Mitchell. The three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. First one falls for him.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Doncic against Bogdanovic. Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell, it's good.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Doncic against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And Utah will come the other way. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's O'Neal off the drive.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Porzingis. Doncic against Conley. Out to Powell. Over Conley. Powell's shot is off. Utah leading. To the inside. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Takes the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. That's tipped. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Gobert. And he drives in. And there's the rejection.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Doncic, here we go. And he gets that one.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Your Jazz dancers. All right.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Pass to Mitchell from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Powell, a screen on Conley. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Powell, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Hardaway. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
Doncic outside. Uncovered. Yes, on the jumper. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
In the first round,
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell drives in. Bogdanovich from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Hardaway against Mitchell. There's the drive. Here's Finney-Smith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Doncic on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Powell, a screen on Conley. Hardaway against Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 12.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And it's Hardaway on the take. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Powell with a steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Tries to spin move. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for... Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks on D. It's a 10-point game. Whiteside down low. Powell covers. Nice shot by Whiteside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Out to Powell. Here's the pick. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Here's Doncic. Hardaway up top. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Gay.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Oni. Powell covers. The kick out to Ingles. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. they saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Here's Honey, guarded by Doncic. Clarkson attacking. The kick out to Ingles. Inside, Whiteside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Whiteside's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. Powell left side. And the jumper from the wing offline. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Ingles finds Gay. Into the lane. Outside, Ingles. Back to Whiteside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And it's Clarkson missing. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Misses from close range. Here's Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingles has gotten his first points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Stolen by Ingles. And he's all alone. Jumps up. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Gay. Powell against Whiteside. The drive by Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson outside. Now Whiteside. Nice move. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
From deep, Conley on target from range. Conley's got 9 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Some really aggressive play that time from Porzingis, refusing to back off of his shot and able to draw the foul.
Utah has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Doncic against Conley. Bogdanovich up top. Oh, one more. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And it's Hardaway on the take. Now Powell, back to Hardaway. Shoots it from the high post. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Pass to Gobert. Driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's off.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Well, the Mavericks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Porzingis in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Porzingis passes to Powell. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Mitchell drives in. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich down low. Defended by Porzingis. And the shot goes down. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, Bogdanovich is just such a deadly shooter from there. The defense has to do a better job against him in that situation.
Hardaway, no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Conley. For 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Up top, Powell. Defended by Bogdanovich. Back to Powell. Outside, Finney-Smith. Powell sets a screen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
O'Neal on the wing. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And Porzingis with the block. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. There's a minute 40 left to play in the 4th quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Back to Hardaway. From the stripe. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance from Mike Conley.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Porzingis. Bogdanovich, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Gobert against Hardaway. The fadeaway. Gobert no good. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Powell.
We are seeing Hardaway Jr. at his very best. Sometimes he flat out can simply take over games with his scoring ability.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far. Allie, thank you as always.